Hi everyone and welcome to Educator Diaries. I'm Chantel.
I'm Maria.
And today is episode 17, Movie Entertainment for Kids, the greatest must-see movies. So what have you got, Maria? What's your go-to for a movie when it's like movie night with the kids, when they were younger, I guess?
Oh, when they were younger, look, geez, there's so many, but I think a really good one is, Toy Story was back. If I'm going back to when my kids were young, Toy Story was.
But I think Toy Story is pretty ageless. I think that's something that even now is still a really popular movie. Like I did ask both my kids what's your favourite movies, and Lincoln's was always Toy Story.
Yeah.
Paris was all the princess movies. She's like
Cinderella,
Snow White, Beauty and the Beast. They were her favourite ones growing up as well. So, but I think you're hard pressed finding better movies than those like Cars, Lion King, and all those animated ones.
Yeah, just recently actually, we were my kids are all grown up now. But Jaden was watching that Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
But we were just talking about it. The all-time best movie ever, and The Good Dinosaur.
The Good Dinosaur.
Is it called Good? What's it called? The Good Dinosaur? Is it Good Dinosaur?
I don't know.
What's it called?
I know there's a Land Before Time. No, not that.
Not that one.
Maybe it's one. Maybe it's one that we hadn't actually seen with my kids, and that. Well, my favourite as a kid, and even to this day, is Willy Wonka, like the original Willy Wonka, and the Chocolate Factory. And I know they've done a couple of takes of that and that, but we've seen the latest one, which I really loved that one, but I didn't rate the Johnny Depp one. That was a bit too weird for me. So I loved the original Willy Wonka, I think, because I just wanted to be that kid in that chocolate factory.
Yeah.
So
no, it wasn't. Well, I just had a look. It was called The Good Dinosaur.
Oh, good. Okay, I'm glad. Glad you've done your research.
And he makes an unlikely human friend, the dinosaur makes a friend with a little human.
Okay,
and,
I don't think I've seen that.
It is a beautiful. It's so sad. It's so sad, but so beautiful and meaningful. You've got to watch it. It's
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
The Good Dinosaur.
Yeah. Well, there you go. And that. So
for ages 3 and up.
Okay.
As such. So,
yeah.
But
so you've got those other classics like The Wizard of Oz.
Yes. E.T.
E.T. Yeah, E.T. is a classic. But
my favourite all time, which I did pass on to the kids. I mean, Jaden's probably just watched it once, but not that he's like, oh yeah, I want to watch this again. But the girls love watching it. It's The Sound of Music.
Yeah. See, I did. Yeah, I liked it, but I don't know. I think I've probably watched it all the way through, at least. And that.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
A little bit yeah.
I've watched it 1,000,000 times.
No, see, it's just a little bit boring for me, that one.
Really?
But I like it, but I don't. I don't think is that a long movie or no? It just feels long.
Oh yeah, it's a long movie.
Oh, that's probably why.
There's a lot of singing, there's a lot of there's a bit of musical. Clara loved it. So there's a song for every.
Yeah, I do like it, but I'm saying it.
Maybe because her name was Maria. That's
maybe
why.
Just couldn't help yourself. It was all about you.
That's it. No, but Mary Poppins. Now that was a good movie.
Yeah, again, another one.
Oh my
no,
gosh, you don't like the musicals, do you?
Well, I do and I don't. It depends. If the music fits, like for instance, the latest Willy Wonka.
I love that one.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I did. I loved it. But I thought that the music suited, it told part of the story. They weren't just singing la 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 for some reason to sing.
No,
I liked how
when
they sang, it became it was actually part of the story, what the words said, if that makes sense. But Mary Poppins, wasn't a favourite.
Okay, what about La La La?
Yeah, Babe. Yeah, I did like the Babe. Yeah. I think that's
my kids used to watch it all the time.
That's a really good, and I think that is a classic that doesn't age either. I think that's a really good movie for for kids.
I think you mentioned Charlotte's Web, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Well, Charlotte's Web, obviously, and that was before Babe.
Yeah.
But then they did another.
That's very sad though.
Charlotte's Web.
Yeah.
It is sad, but it's just reality, isn't it?
Well, it's life, isn't it? Like the circle of life, like the good old Lion King, I guess. So you know.
I suppose you wouldn't like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
How old are you? Well, see, that's the problem too. There's sometimes
Stop.
What? Go.
Oh my gosh! But I probably would have watched it when I was younger.
Yeah.
You know. Okay. What about Back to the Future?
Yeah. So they're the classics. Love Back to the Future, and I think that they're another one that my kids love, that trilogy as well. And so they were really around when we were younger. But yeah,
I was a teenager when that sort of
yeah. But the kids,
teenage.
my kids really love that. And the only thing is, it's so funny how some of these older movies that you go back and watch. Like didn't make the kids, but we went and watched Ghostbusters, like the original.
Oh yeah,
It's actually quite slow. Like I was sitting there going, come on,
Yeah,
what's going
know.
on? Like so, sometimes there's some movies that there is no time.
Is there a third one coming out?
Oh, maybe. But I'm saying the original one was a bit slow.
Yeah,
like,
Did you like the second one?
Did I like it?
Yeah. Chris Hemsworth was in it.
That one.
That's the only reasons we like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
like even so one movie, an old movie actually that my kids really did like as well, that was an old one, was The Goonies.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, so that was another one that they really, really liked.
Yep,
so
yep. I remember when Jaden was, I think he was about 9 or 10, I got him to watch this movie. We watched this at school and we had to read the book at school and it was called Storm Boy.
Oh, yeah. Is that an Australian one?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was such a
Yeah,
good
that is a good
movie.
I don't know whether or not, I'm wondering if they've remade that movie. That rings a bell.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to,
That's a really good movie for that age group,
Yeah.
To watch and to see that nurturing with that pelican.
Yeah.
What was his name? What was the name of the pelican?
Mr.
Percival.
Percival?
Is it Mr. Percival? Yeah, that was such a beautiful story, and I think that these sort of movies, I think you should expose them to your children, one time in their life,
Yeah. So there you go. I've just Googled that. So Storm Boy, there we go.
What year was that?
1976. I was one. That's hilarious. But then, here we go. Then there's Storm Boy 2019. It's about an old man who tells his granddaughter about a relationship he had with a pelican when he was a young boy.
Oh, what?
I haven't seen that one.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, there you go. Let me see.
Who's in that one there? Because that'll be interesting.
Oh, Jeffrey Rush. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's on Prime Video. There you go. I think you have to buy it, but yeah. That was a beautiful story.
One movie which I think is which is great, and Jaden loved it, which is The Jungle Book.
Yeah,
it's a really good movie. Jungle Book. They've made different versions.
I was going to say,
movie,
I think they have.
With that, and which is quite interesting.
One actually, getting back to I think the age grouping of it anyway, was, have you seen the movie Meet the Robinsons?
Meet the Robinsons, no.
It's a cartoon, and it is it's probably one of those movies that it's just it stays with you. It's all about it's a lot of really positive stuff through there, keep moving forward. So a little boy, long story short, he's an orphan in an orphanage, and he's a scientist and that, but then he has a friend who he shares a room with, and certain actions, the way they have changed both their lives, and then it goes to the future as well, and I think it's like a time machine that goes to the future and sees. I won't spoil it, but honestly, for a family, it is a beautiful movie, and there's a beautiful message at the end of it, so it's definitely worth a watch.
Meet the Robinsons.
Meet the Robinsons. Yeah. I think it's it's a Disney movie, I think. So
okay, I'll have to look at that one there. But then do we speak about The Wizard of Oz? The Wizard of Oz is a
classic.
A classic.
Yeah.
That's a classic. It's a little bit scary when you think about it.
Well, yeah, I wonder what the age grouping is for that. It's probably, what would you say? You'd probably, see, the problem is back when we were kids, our parents just let us watch anything, which was probably not appropriate at all. I remember watching Mad Max. What were my parents thinking? I had nightmares.
So we've got G rating, and then you've got PG. But some PGs are
Well, yeah, that's right. Well, some of them are, some of the PGs, like School of Rock is PG, whereas I love that movie.
Yeah, that's a good movie. Yeah. That's a good movie. That's a good wholesome movie for, young, 10, 11, 12-year-olds?
9 to 12.
9 to 12,
I would say.
That's a really good movie.
That is a good movie. And the Freaky Fridays and the Parent Traps,
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah. That was a good one. Yeah.
That was really good.
That was really good. Yeah. And the Karate Kid movies. Again, they're probably for your older kids.
But these are good family movies too, to sit down with your kids. Doesn't matter what age they are,
Yeah.
Like I said the other night, we were watching Kung Fu Panda. I haven't seen it for a while.
Well, have you seen do you like the Karate Kid movies, and now they've made it into?
Yeah, see, no, I don't do that. They made it into a series.
Oh no, but I love the series.
Do you?
Oh yeah, Cobra Kai. Oh, it's so much fun. Yeah, because you know what? They revisit all. They even go back to the movies and bring out scenes out of the movies, and it's all 80s music and stuff like that. No, it's good.
Is it?
You got to watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, because Johnny, one of the guys in there, is like a bit of a loser in this one. And
what's his name? The
Daniel LaRusso.
Daniel LaRusso.
Daniel's son.
Daniel's son. He doesn't age. He was in his 20s when he made that movie.
Yeah,
the first one.
Yeah, they look good. It's a really good Cobra Kai. Yeah, it's probably again for a bit older and that. But the spin off from the Karate Kid, I have to say, I really like it. And
what about how many more times can you watch Frozen?
Yeah.
You know, for all those parents out there.
Yeah, you just got to suck it
go.
up. Yeah. No, but see, that's just it. Like, I remember my kids, like Lincoln, would watch Toy Story over and over and over and over
Cars?
again. And Cars, same thing. Like, they were like on every single day in our house, every single day. And that's so... But I guess, you know, do you remember the An American Tail? That was another really good one.
American Tail.
An American Tail. It was about the little mouse that I think he got lost from his parents. You know that song Somewhere Out There. You know, somewhere. I'm not going to sing it.
No, Stuart Little, but
Well,
see, Jane used to watch Stuart Little all the time.
Yeah. An American Tail was more when I was younger, and that's another animated movie, and that's
looks like there's a couple that I need to go and.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, and Chicken Run. There's another version of Chicken Run 2. I think they said it's been, I don't know, is it like 20 years or something since the original? I think so.
I think
that was a good one.
With all these movies, I think there's always there's positive messages that come out. You know, I mean, even like The Lion King, there's tragedy, but there's always good that comes out of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Or the circle of life. You know.
Look, I mean, there's so many different movies. There's actually, I just the group of children that I work with, I took them to the movies the other day, and we went and saw Migration.
Oh, okay, yep.
That's a really good movie.
Yeah?
It's a really good movie. So the kids loved it. It's so many sort of talking about the family and moving together with the family and having trust with each other and being together and amazing, beautiful story.
But I think
funny for adults. It had adult humour in it.
Yeah, so I like that. That's good when they actually have those, you know, different connotations through the movie, and you're like, okay, and the kids have got no idea what's going on.
Yeah, like The Incredibles. You know, like when the mum and dad talk, like, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's So there's.
Well, that's like, I remember someone commented something on the movie Drop Dead Fred.
Yep.
So that was one that we loved as a kid, but there were a couple of adult things in there that you go, you know, like you want to hope that it's gone over the child's head. So that's like with some of those older movies, I think you've just got to be careful as well, because there's probably things in there that weren't screened out back in the day more so than what they are now as well. So, but
we can't pass the Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah, but what age group? They would be a bit more older, wouldn't they? Like you're not letting your 4-year-old look at that.
Oh, you'd be surprised how many.
Yeah, I know, but those big dinosaurs come and rip people apart.
Yeah, I know. Like pretty graphic.
Yeah.
But I remember Jaden watching, and how old was Jaden? Gosh.
Yeah, let's see if you're a good mum or not.
Oh my God. Yeah. He was 15. No.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't know. He was young because he was right into dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Even the girls liked it.
Yeah.
But that's a look. How many did they make? 4 or 5? I don't know how many Jurassic Parks
there is. I don't know. It just seems to be. It keeps to be. You know, you just think, have these people not learned? Don't go to the island. Why are you going there for? We know what's going to happen.
Oh, too funny. But, you know, a really classic one. Well, not classic. I wouldn't say it's classic because it's. I mean, my kids were young when this came out. Was Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, yep. That was yep.
You know?
Yeah.
That's a beautiful story.
Yeah, that is a great, that is, and that's funny as well. Well, that's like, what was the other one that Lincoln said? Grown Ups. And I was like, I don't know what age group. You know,
Okay. That's not for preschoolers or maybe teenagers, maybe young teenagers.
Yeah, I said, what's one of your favourite movies? He goes, Grown Ups. I go, I don't think that's, going to cut the mustard, mate, with the under 10s and stuff. So
yeah, well, look, there's lots of movies out there, and I'm sure there's one that you can think of that go, wow, I remember watching that when I was young.
Yeah, so feel free to drop it in the link or anything like that anyway in your suggestions. And, hopefully there's a few on here that you guys have heard, have never heard of before, and you might want to look them up and watch. There's a few for you, Maria, and myself about the dinosaur one. I haven't seen that one.
Good Dinosaur.
The Good Dinosaur.
And I'll watch Meet the Robinsons.
You watch Meet the Robinsons and stuff. Okay. So, but one of the big things, actually, there's a beautiful quote from Meet the Robinsons that what the whole movie is really about. So, like I said, it's all about keep moving forward. So even though we have moments in our lives and everything might feel hopeless, we don't give up, as there is always a way.
Ah, that's beautiful. Oh, lovely.
Yes.
All right then, everyone. I hope we've given you some different movie ideas for you to watch with your family or for your child. You take care and we'll see you next time.
Okay.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao. Bye.